Enjoy the feeling of support the ground is giving you. Ideally lying with legs outstretched, space between the feet, arms away from the body, palms facing the ceiling. Of course, if this does not feel comfortable for your back, you always have the option of putting your feet on the ground, knees bent, and you can just let your knees fall together if you want to. So that's a semi-supine position. And also some of us might need a folded blanket or very small cushion underneath the head. It's so that the forehead and the chin are level. So if your chin is above that forehead, you'll need to lift the head to get the neck in line with the spine. Very important, that. So I can't see you to be able to do that properly. So you have to judge for yourself. Okay, the eyes closed. Just take a moment here just to feel the ground. You might want to have a little wriggle on the ground just to make yourself comfortable. Yeah. Take a deep breath in through the nostrils and sigh out through the mouth. Let's see how that feels to do that. To give yourself a moment, a bit of inward focus, a bit of focus on your breath and releasing, letting go of the day. Letting go of the day and seeing how you feel right now, this moment in the day. Another deep breath in through the nostrils and sigh out through the mouth. Good. And do that again if you really need to. Just release that top layer, maybe a bit of tension or a bit of just stuff from the day. You just want to let it move along. Help encourage that movement of energy, which might just get a bit sluggish sometimes at the end of the day or a lot of sunshine. Okay. Just feeling how you feel physically. This is a check-in, starting with the physical body, feeling the physical body through the physical ground beneath you. You can feel that contact between the body and the ground, the points that are most in contact with the ground. You know, what parts of the body is there more weight distributed? What parts of the body aren't touching the ground so much? Just noticing that. And just feeling that physicality of yourself. Taking your attention around, just surveying the whole landscape of your body and feeling, where is my body feeling any tension anywhere? Am I feeling stuckness, or am I feeling numbness, or am I feeling pain? Anything that's going on. Am I feeling energy, little bursts of energy or agitation or relaxation, whatever's happening? And it may be different in different parts of the body. Just acknowledging that. Give your body some acknowledgement how that feels right now. And then maybe taking a moment to notice how your energy feels. These things are all entwined and woven together, but we're just going to see if we can feel how that energy feels generally, our energy field, our level of energy, how we feel. How does that feel today? You know, on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being very low energy, 10 being very high energy, where do we feel we are right now on that scale? Accepting whatever it is, whatever it is. And then noticing and feeling our emotional body, our emotional weather, and how that is integrated and tied in and weaves in with that physical and energetic self. These layers, so we're just becoming a bit more finely tuned at the beginning of our practice, feeling that emotional weather, maybe sunny and shiny outside, but there might not be the same feeling of the interior weather, might not be the same, the emotional weather. So just noticing that, how would you describe your emotional weather right now? Maybe visualizing it or giving it words or sense. And the whole integrated self, what are these, all these different energies playing and dancing together? Notice that, maybe enjoy or appreciate that play of physical, energetic, emotional, mental, all these bodies we can experience. Another deep breath in through the nostrils, another sigh out through the mouth. Let it all go. We're just going to see if we can energize the body, or at least feel the whole length of the body by taking the arms above the head, extending the arms above the head, Fingers extending away from the toes. Point the toes. Toes pointing away from the fingers. Feel that expansion in the whole body and help that along with the breath. So as you breathe in, extend the fingers away from the toes, extend the toes away from the fingers. As you breathe out, just relax into that a little bit. Maybe let's actually move the, flex the feet so we get a bit of a stretch on the front and the back of the body. So keeping the arms where they are, we're just going to push the heels away and then point the toes. Inhaling as you point the toes, push the heels away on the exhale. Keep the in and exhale in the nostrils. So breathing in, point the toes, expansive movement, and exhaling, push the heels away. Just noticing how that feels. This is always a good way to engage the body. Great thing to do if you're feeling a bit sluggish in the bed in the morning. You know, this is a great thing to do to wake the body up a little bit, just to get a bit of energy moving around without, you know, doing anything too drastic. Okay, I think I might have done this morning. And then just let the arms, just relax the legs by just rocking them on the ground. So you feel the legs as well. And the arms are a bit more comfortable on the ground, not extended. So let the elbows slightly bend. And we'll just move and breathe with the breath. Breathe into the nostrils. Fill the body with air. And as you breathe out, lift the arms up. Still breathing out through the nostrils, and the arms are coming up and they're going over the body, and the arms or the hands reach the ground at the end of the out breath. And we're going to move a little bit with the breath. So very gentle, very mindful, breathing in as you reach up with the arms. Let the arms reach the ground at the end of the inhale. You also find the chest open and lift. And as you breathe out, you bring the hands back. And you may find that the back flattens a little bit onto the ground, so you feel more grounded there. So it's airy quality as we inhale, expand, brightening, bright energy, and then the grounding, stable, earthed energy as we bring the hands down, end of the out breath. Maybe notice that little pause at the end of the in breath, at the end of the out breath. There's this lovely moment, a suspended moment at the end of the inhale where nothing is happening and there's no movement at all. See if you can experience that pause, that suspended moment of emptiness. You could also look at this moment as fullness. You know, it's opposite ends of a spectrum, both empty and full. Okay, so next time you find your arms either side of the body, I'm going to bend the knees and hug the knees. Let's give our lower back a little treat. So take the hands around the front of the knees and just rock gently side to side in the lower back. Enjoy your back. We're just moving very slowly and just seeing how the body's responding, staying curious and interested in what's happening. Okay. Rocking side to side on the lower back. Okay. Let's extend the arms and legs up to the ceiling. See if you can push the heels up. We've already stretched the backs of the legs, so that might feel a bit easier because you've got gravity on your side. And we'll rotate the wrists and ankles all at the same time, just watching the wrists and ankles, watching and enjoying that movement that we're creating. These lovely circles and cycles. This is the way of the body, always spiraling and circling. There are no straight lines in the body. Then we hug the knees once more. Place the soles of the feet on the ground, close to the buttocks. So get those heels close to the buttocks. You might have to creep the toes in a bit, but make sure the space is even between the knees, so that the hips, knees, and ankles are all in alignment. So the space between the knees, the feet are hips width apart, feet are parallel. Palms flat down on the ground. Tuck the chin in tightly now, as if you want to touch the chin to the chest. Now, let's get that pelvis and that pelvic floor moving. So we're just going to tilt it back and forth. You can see that movement. And if you're not sure how that's happening, think about pushing the lower back into the ground, and you'll feel the abdominals contract, and you'll feel just the tail comes off the floor, and then you're going to rock it back. So you have a slight gap underneath the lower back, and the belly relaxes. So we're just going to move that. It actually feels really a good feeling for waking up that whole lower back, pelvic floor, abdominals, lower back, all of that area, how it works together. And you want to move that with the breath. You can move it very slowly. You can just rock, whatever you feel like. And this is the starting point, this rocking up of the lift of the pelvis. So it's kind of nice just to get that almost revving up feeling, getting that ready, getting that motor ready. So as you breathe in, you're going to lift. So from that pelvic rocking backwards, we lift, push up through the feet, lift the hips as high as you can on the in-breath, and then rolling down on the out-breath, rolling the top of the spine down, rolling through the back. So you find that you have to really almost pull the tummy in, that last little bit of the back, so to get the rolling part. Yeah, get the rolling going. Breathing in, keep that chin tucked in. So also, as well as back bend, it's a good back bend, but it's also the front opening. So think about the knees going away from you and the chest coming towards your chin as you do this. Roll down. So we're doing this very mindfully, slowly, really enjoying the movement of your spine. And if you want to just feel that a bit more, as always, it's always a good suggestion to just try things with your eyes closed so you can feel them more. You go more internal, breathing in, lifting up, opening the front of the body, the chest coming towards the chin, the knees going away for you, the belly's going really high, the hips are going high, pushing into the feet and the hands and lowering down. We'll do a couple more of these. Don't forget, if you want to, I know some people prefer lifting the arms up. Some people find this makes it easier to lift. Breathing in, and the arms come up, and breathing out, the arms come forward. Try to keep the space between the knees even the whole time. So pay attention to the space between the knees. You have to use that thigh strength to keep that evenness. Some people like to put something between the knees, like a ball or a yoga block, obviously, or something else that rolled up blanket sometimes works. So they've got something to work against, to squeeze against. We'll do one more of these. If you're doing the arms, don't forget to try and coordinate the movement of the back with the arms. So this also gives the mind something to focus on, because that we all know that monkey mind, if it gets the opportunity to have a little bit of a wander around, it will do that. So give it something to do. Good. So we're going to hug the knees once more to counter pose. Have a little rock side to side there. Yeah, breathe in and out through the nostrils. Enjoy your breath, enjoy your body. Okay, let's just move the hips a little bit as well. This often gets a little bit, energy gets caught up there. So put the hands on the knees, breathing in, take the knees away. As you breathe out, let the knees fall away from each other and bring them back into the body. So we're drawing two separate circles with the knees. Let the feet come apart as well. Try not to let the toes stay together. We want to take the legs apart. Breathing in, the knees go away from you. Make space for the breath, inhaling, and exhaling, knees fall away from each other, come back to the body. Breathing in. So moving in time with your breath. And see if you can, as you let the knees fall away from each other, see if you can just allow the weight of the legs to fall out to the sides and then pull them back into the body. Let's do one more this way, and then we're going to go the opposite direction. Yeah, enjoy that feeling. Everything this is affecting, you know, not just your hip joint, but also into the pelvis, lower back, the abdominals are getting affected here. So let's go the other direction. Knees are away, but together. Breathe in. Breathing out, draw the knees into the body. Open the knees out when they reach the body. So we're going in the opposite direction, but still drawing two separate circles with the knees. Keeping your mind involved in what you're doing, staying interested and curious about how it feels, focusing on the movement and the breath being coordinated. Give that mind something to work on, keeping it smooth and even, noticing how it feels, noticing if the hip joint is becoming a little bit more freer. And then just hug the knees once more. Place the soles of the feet on the ground, slide them away. And do this little sequence, very nice little moving and breathing sequence. Now everything's starting to wake up. You breathe in, you take the arms up above the head and leave them out on the ground above the head. So really opening the front of the body. And as we breathe out, we push the back into the ground and start to lift the knees up to the body. As you breathe in, you push the feet up to the ceiling. As you breathe out, you draw the knees into the body. Try and pull them in. And as you breathe in, extension. So you can either let the legs extend away on the ground, or if you feel that's too difficult, you can slide the feet away on the ground. And then breathing out to close that movement, we take the hands forward, breathing out. So I'll go through it again. Breathing in. So it's an expansive movement because the arms are coming up. We're expanding. So it's inhaling. And then if we contract, we breathe out. So we draw the knees up, breathing out. Breathing in, Really push those heels up, stretch the backs of the legs. Breathing out, draw the knees into the body. Breathing in, extend the legs away. Breathing out, arms come forwards. Beautiful, good. Let's do a couple more of these. Breathing in. So make that slow, smooth, and even. Breathing in. Breathing out, draw the knees up. As far up to the chest as you can. Then breathing in, enjoy that expansion of the legs. Breathing out, draw the knees in. Breathing in, extend the legs away. Breathing out, arms coming forward, landing on the ground at the end of the exhale. Inhaling. The end of the inhale is when the arms reach the ground. So move in time with your breath. Now push the back into the ground so you've got strength to draw the knees up. Breathing in, push those heels up. Breathing out, draw the knees in. Breathing in, extend the legs away. And finishing by breathing out, hands come forward. So this coordinating breath and body, really good for slowing everything down, finding a little bit of calm and a bit more kind of connection with the body and the breath. Take the hands behind the knees. We're going to have a little moment of just rocking along the length of the spine, rocking back and forth. Just enjoy that connection with your back and the ground, and a little bit of playfulness. Maybe try and see if you can rock right up to seated. Might take a bit of momentum. Yeah. Breathing in and out. Let's just rock up to seated for a moment. We're going to come into seated. We'll just do one or two things here, because this is some of my favorite things. Let's just have a nice stretch seated on the ground. So some of you might want to put a cushion underneath your seat. That's fine. Interlink the fingers. Let's have a stretch up. Yeah. So extend the arms up. Keep the shoulders down. So we're keeping the arms really long, and also thinking about the back of the neck being long. So the chin is slightly tucked in. Okay. And enjoy your breath, expanding in the chest. One more breath in. And lower the arms down on the exhale. Push the heels of the palms out to the sides as they come down. Let's just come into a little twist. I think it's always good to have a twist. So we place the right hand on the left knee, take the left hand behind you. Breathe in, lift the chest, shoulders down, head on top of the body. As you breathe out, feel the left belly coming around to the left, the chest, the shoulder. The head stays on top of the body until the face wants to look around behind you. Keep the shoulders down. Keep lifting the chest on the inhale and keep twisting a little deeper on the exhale. It's like you're just moving into the space that the body is giving you. It's just like opening up with every out breath. Good. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, just come back to the front again. Yeah. Have a little wriggle around. I always like to do this little wriggle around in between. Take the right hand behind you, close to your body, not leaning back, because we want to keep the spine upright. Left hand on the right knee. Breathe in, lift. Lift from the sternum there. And as you breathe out, keep that strong belly. The belly's coming around to the right, then the chest, then the right shoulder. Keep the neck nice and long, head on top of the body. Till the face comes around to the right. Lower those shoulders down. Good. Breathe. Breathe deeply. Breathe in, lengthen. And breathing out, twisting around a little deeper. Good. Every inhale is lengthening. Feel that impacting on the abdominals there, lengthening through the waist. And breathing out, moving into the space that is opening up for you. Breathe out fully. Breathe in one more time. Untwist to the front. See how that feels? Have a little wriggle around. Yeah, we're going to stir that porridge up today now. So keep the hands on the knees. And yeah, we can also, on the out breath, if you want to practice Brahmari, beautiful practice. This is a hummingbird breath, so you can hum on the out breath. So on the inhale, lift up, lengthen, keep the chest lifted, really long in the waist. And as you breathe out, you're leaning forward with a straight back, and you're coming around to the right and back. So with the breath, let's take a deep breath in. And if you want to, on the out breath, make this humming sound. So you keep going around during that out breath. Keep lifting the chest, keep long in the body, keep the head on top of the body. We're not bending in the spine at all. So you come to the end of that sound, and we come back to center. Breathe in, and now you're going to lean forwards again, strong back, and then go around to the left. Good. And on the out breath, you're going to make that humming sound. So breathe in. Good. Come back to center. So just take a moment there to be still for a second. Yeah, before we lie down, let's do a couple of things here. We'll just do one more thing before we lie down. Let's just think about the heart center. So we bring the hands into the prayer position. Thumbs are just touching the sternum, the heart center there. And as you breathe in, you're going to open the hands up. Open up the chest. Yeah, let's counteract all that laptop work and all that hunching forwards with a beautiful open chest, open-heartedness. Breathing in, shoulders down away from the ears. Open the chest wide. Yeah, really open and receptive, open to the new, open to whatever is presenting itself to us right now. Breathing in, breathing out. Do this in time with your breath, so you're closing that, bringing it back down. You can even lift and make that a bit more pronounced by lifting the chin, opening up even more, looking up. The action, just the action of looking up, often has a real impact on our kind of psyche, if you like. You know, that looking up, look up to the sky. And also, and how it impacts on us when we look down. But actually, when we look, you can always look down here, but just looking at the fingertips, it's just more of an inward looking. So we just expand. Notice how it feels. Yeah, just checking out either end of that spectrum, that inwards and that outwards. Maybe it's time to start going outwards in our lives. And then just let the hands rest in the heart center. Close your eyes for a moment just to check in again. How does that feel? How does the heart feel? Is there space around the heart? A feeling, a sense, a mood? Just acknowledge that. Good to take a moment just to acknowledge the heart space. And let the hands drop. Straighten the legs out. I'm going to slowly lower down. Really use a bit of abdominal strength to do this though. So we extend towards the toes, breathing in and out the whole time, but always keeping this bit of effort here as you lower down. So using the abdominals to lower down slowly. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Keep breathing, it keeps everything soft and moving. And then as you relax, just let everything lie down still. Just let everything soften. Take a deep breath in through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. So we're going to come into Shavasana now, nice and soft. So just give yourself any last little kind of, if you need to bend the knees and hug the knees, if you need to make any movements at all that feel that you need to be still, whatever you feel you need to do, you might want to have a good stretch, just a little wriggle on the ground. Don't forget, it's always nice to put something underneath your knees. If you have a cushion, to go underneath your knees. Cover yourself with a shawl if you want to. Maybe put a small cushion for those of you who need that neck alignment underneath, or a folded blanket underneath your head. So we're going to start moving into the Yoga Nidra now. So take a few moments just to settle. Give yourself time to settle. Maybe take a few releasing breaths, breath coming in through the nostrils, out through the mouth. Enjoy that breath. Feel the body and feel the ground. Noticing how is just having a little mini check-in. So we did a check-in at the beginning, noticing how our body and our energy and our emotional weather was. See how it is now at this point, halfway through. And just allowing yourself to notice where you are before we go into the practice, before you go inwards, just noticing the time, the place, the moment, and slowly and gradually becoming still. Having any last minute little fidgets and moves around that you need to do. And then slowly allowing the body to become still and quiet with no more further physical movements. So try your best just to relax into it. Try not to do any movements unless it's to make yourself more comfortable, like a strong movement. Close the eyes, most important. Take the focus inwards. And feel the whole body and become aware of the whole body lying on the floor. No part of the body is suppressed. It's a whole body awareness. Feel the body, feel the ground beneath the body, feel the length and weight of the limbs on the ground. And feel the breath moving within that body. Becoming aware of the breath, the breathing process. The body is breathing. Experience the breath. Feel the breath. Follow the breathing process. Without doing anything to it, without interfering. Just simple breath awareness. Watching your breath. Allowing the breath to be just as it is. Noticing it. Observing it. Breath is soft and easy. In and out through the nostrils. Belly's rising and falling. Just feel everything is softening. Softening and sinking. So now we have a softer, more relaxed state coming about. We bring to mind our sankalpa for our practice today. This is our affirmation or intention for the Yoga Nidra. So this is a decision that we make at the beginning. And it's like a seed that we plant in the mind. And it's a sentence created, positively framed, and something you say to yourself and want to manifest within yourself. So say that to yourself now a few times, maybe 3 times, just to get that very clear and get your intention and your purpose very clear behind that. And we will return to that later on. So now we come into the rotation of consciousness, where I will guide you around your body with my voice. So all you have to do is listen to my voice and allow it to guide you around your body, bringing your mind, your attention, your focus to that particular part. If you wish, you can repeat that internally, the body part, as you bring your attention to that. And we always start with the right side of the body. So bring your attention to the right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, whole hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the waist, hip, thigh, knee, back of the knee, calf muscle, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the left side of the body, the left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, whole hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the waist, hip, thigh, knee, back of the knee, calf muscle, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the back of the body, the whole back of the body. Bring your attention to the right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the length of the spine, base of the pelvis, right buttock, left buttock, whole back together. Bring your attention to the front of the body. Bring your attention to the top of the head. Bring your attention to the forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, the nose, right nostril, left nostril, the tip of the nose, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, the sternum, right lower ribs, left lower ribs, abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right side of the groin, left side of the groin. Bring your attention to the right foot, left foot, both feet together, right knee, left knee, both knees together, right buttock, left buttock, both buttocks together, right hip, left hip, both hips together, right ribs, left ribs, both ribs together, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, both shoulder blades together, right hand, left hand, both hands together, right wrist, left wrist, both wrists together, right elbow, left elbow, both elbows together, right arm, left arm, both arms together, right collarbone, left collarbone, both collarbones together, right cheek, left cheek, both cheeks together, right ear, left ear, both ears together, right nostril, left nostril, both nostrils together, right eye, left eye, both eyes together. Bring your attention to the whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head, back, front, and head together, whole body together, whole body together, whole body together. Now with your attention, bring your awareness to the breath. Watch the breath coming in and out through the nostrils, from the navel to the throat on the inhale, and the throat to the navel on the exhale. Just feel the movement of the breath rising and falling in the body. Feel the quality of the breath, the coolness of the breath as it enters the body, and the warmth of the breath as it exits the body. Become aware of the air inside the body and the air outside the body. Breath awareness. Simply watch the breath. Breath coming in and breath going out. Now with your awareness, become aware of the following sensations. Become aware of heaviness. Experience heaviness in the whole body. Feel heaviness all over. The body's weight against the floor. It's getting heavier. Experience the weight of the body on the floor. Feel the weight is increasing. Feel the whole body is heavy. Heavy body. Experience of heaviness in the whole body. Heaviness all over. The feeling of heaviness in the whole body. Become aware of lightness. Light hands, light feet, light head, light arms, light legs, light trunk. Experience lightness all over. A very light body. It's very light. You feel light like air, or lighter than air. Experience the spinal cord. Feel the spinal cord is almost weightless. Feel the brain is weightless. Whole body is light. Awaken the feeling of lightness in the entire body. Weightlessness. Weightlessness in the brain. Weightlessness in the whole body. Feeling light. Feeling like you are barely touching the floor. So light you are. Become aware of heat. Feel a heat wave. Immediately you feel a slight perspiration all over the skin of the body, like you are lying on a hot beach on hot sand and the sun is shining. You feel hot. Feel how hot the body is becoming. Feel heat in the arms, heat in the cheeks, heat in the legs, in the feet, in the hands. Heat in the navel area. Feel the sun is shining in the navel. Heat is spreading throughout the body from the navel. The whole body feels hot within and hot without. The whole body is hot. Become aware of cold and coolness. Experience cold in the palms of the hands, the soles of the feet, the top of the head. Feel cold all over, freezing cold. The experience of cold in the entire body. Like lying outside in the winter with a frosty wind blowing. Appreciate this experience, accept it, and investigate it. Feel the cold and accept it. Feel how it feels. The experience of cold, letting go and feeling it. Cold in the entire body. Become aware of pain, the experience of pain. Any pain, anywhere, mental or physical. Maybe you remember a pain, or maybe you suffer from a pain. Call the pain forth, go into it, and feel it for real. Allow yourself the experience of pain. Go into it, feel it, accept it. Call forth pain and feel it. The feeling of pain, a real feeling of pain. Become aware of pleasure, the feeling of pleasure. The feeling of pleasure throughout, and allow the feeling to deepen, coming closer to a real feeling of happiness. Remember a time when you were really happy, or feel it right now. Awaken that feeling of happiness, happiness and contentment, deepening more and more. A state of carefree being. Carry it within you. You are the source, and it shines forth from you. In all your thoughts and actions, the feeling of happiness and contentment. Feel yourself lying and resting in yourself, feeling happy and content. Feel your independent, creative, and lovable self, a feeling of happiness and contentment. With your imagination and your inner vision, bring to mind the following images. A sunrise over the sea on a South Sea island. A blue lagoon. A white beach with palm trees. Birds flying in the air. The sun rising over the horizon. A path of light reflected on the water's surface. The sky becoming lighter and lighter. A landscape at noon, sitting under a tree in the shade. Cows lying chewing their cud. A lark is singing high in the sky. A horse is racing across a field, followed by its colt. Sheep are grazing on a hill. A small farm. Hens picking grains off the ground. A cat lying stretched out in the sunshine. A dog standing guard. A path through tall trees in a forest. Sunlight between leaves of the trees. Birds fluttering in the branches. A waterfall in the distance. Sunlight hitting the undergrowth of the forest. A tiny mouse crawling on the ground. An open glade in the forest where the sun is shining. A deer and her fawn are grazing. A solitary place in the forest. A little lake with very pure water. The leaves from last year at the bottom of the lake. In the clear surface of the lake, visualize your own reflection. A white water lily growing in the middle of the lake. A dragonfly flying close to the surface. Deeper into the forest, a dense part of the forest with tall old trees. A big brown bear looking at you. Sunlight breaking through the forest canopy. Blue sky above you. High up above, an eagle is flying. The eagle's eye view. The tops of the trees, the landscape, your whole life. A tall mountain, the tallest mountain you can think of. A whole mountain range with snow on the top. A chapel in the solitude of the countryside. A farmer ploughing the fields, turning the earth. A handful of earth running through your fingers. A little spring in nature. A little creek running through the landscape. A waterfall falling into a lake from up high. A large river flowing through the landscape. The river meeting the sea. Rain falling, plants growing. Sky growing darker as sun sets. Sitting together with others around a campfire, looking into the flames. Sparks flying high up into the air. A bright campfire burning. Flames leaping and dying, dreaming into the embers. The space around you, the space above this whole universe, the space around the earth, the space in which we live every day, the space inside yourself, your mind, your body, the inner space, the space where you experience your dreams, your thoughts, the space that you are experiencing right now, the inner space where light moves within darkness. In the middle of that space, you may see a symbol of light and colour. A golden egg, a golden bird, a golden spider on a golden web, an old temple, a bell ringing, the fragrance of flowers, a burning candle, yourself lying in Yoga Nidra, your transparent body, your smoky body, your physical body, your brain. Experience yourself lifting out of the physical body, the transparent body, connected to this body with a golden thread. See your physical body from your transparent body, looking down on it from above. Your peaceful face looking healthy and strong. Now feel your transparent body coming back to the physical body, connected with the golden thread, returning to the body and feeling that inner space. Go into the middle of the inner space and experience the presence, the witnessing awareness, the consciousness that lives through all of this and experiences it all. Consciousness at rest in itself. Not the body, not the thoughts, not the emotions, not the sensations, not the will, not the body, but consciousness itself. Consciousness at rest in itself. So in the center of this self, this consciousness, bring to mind and remember your resolution, your sankalpa, that you made at the beginning of the practice. And repeat this to yourself 3 times. Repeat this with meaning and purpose. Pranamidam, Pranamidam, Pranat Pranam, Udashate, Pranasya, Pranamidaya, Pranamiva Vasashate. Feel your physical body again from within. Feel the back touching the floor, the heels touching the floor, your arms, your head. Feel the contact between your body and the floor. Feel your body, feel your body, feel your whole body, and feel the ground. In a few moments, I will say the mantra Om, and then you will be feeling wide awake and ready to face the rest of the day and the rest of your life with clarity and energy. Yoga Nidra is over. So start to bring yourself back to the moment. Start to move your arms and legs, fingers and toes. Breathe a little deeper. Keep your eyes closed. Keep that focus inward. Start to feel your body. Start to gently transition from the inner space to the external, the externalized mind. So just moving. Movement will help, but still keeping a sense of this relaxed state, feeling the sense of relaxation and focus and centeredness. So start to stretch the body, breathe a little deeper. Yeah. Maybe start to hug the knees, do whatever you feel is good for you, whatever you need to do. Rock and roll on your back, do whatever feels good. Yeah, breathe deeper. Breathe a little deeper, maybe roll onto the side if you're not on the side yet. Maybe slowly start moving up to seated, start moving your body up to seated. Just gradually find the easiest, most comfortable way to come back to seated. And take your time to open your eyes. You might even come to seated and keep your eyes closed for a moment just to soften that transition back into the day. But feeling the ground, noticing your body, maybe rubbing the body a little bit. Rubbing the legs, looking at the body, rubbing the arms. Start to wake the body up, face, just feeling your edges. Start to remember you're here and now, looking around a little bit. Yeah, just enjoy the body. Let's bring the palms together. And just for a moment, just chant the mantra Om together, just to bring a good close to our practice. So take a deep breath in. Doesn't matter what sound it is, but let it out. Let it out. So we're coming from the inward to the outward. Take a deep breath in. Rub the palms together a bit more. And then place that heat and energy over the heart center. Yeah. Close the eyes and just bring to mind anybody who you want to send a loving thought or healing to. Could be one person, could be a whole group of people, could be anybody you want, and just bring them into your heart and just really send a big love bomb to them. Yeah, maybe a smile as well with that. Breathe, yeah. Good. Okay. Namaste. Thank you for your practice.